Hello, 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 and good morning. Welcome to Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Happy Thursday to you all. Hope you have a good day so far. Hope the day is treating you kindly and nicely. We're back. We're back in Stranglethorn to turn in the green hills of Stranglethorn, and then I thought we might take a look at the Badlands or at the horrible Swamp of Sorrows. Yeah, I think that's what we are up to today. Nathadru, good morning. Siuni and Grim Rider. Hi, good morning, you two. Canininos, hello. Hi, LJ, good morning. Balderoni and Gropax and all the others. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you all.
Master has a big hunt ahead of him.
Yes.
I find helping him prepare for a day in the jungle is much more relaxing than helping him ready for combat, although I do miss some of those glorious moments on the battlefield.
At last, Chapter 1 is complete.
Chapter 2 is finally complete. Well done. Superb! We now have Chapter 4 ready to go.
Yeah, all the chapters are done. And now, Balderoni, thank you for your 275 streak. Sheesh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you.
You've certainly saved me a heap of trouble, adventurer. I can't thank you enough. It shouldn't be long now until we see Master Nessingwary's book in libraries throughout the world.
Yes, in libraries throughout the world. And something to
Need
sell.
help?
Goodbye.
Light bless you.
Alright, that's done. I am still not sure how we are going to go about the water elementals, because with our frosty frost, we are not really doing anything to them. As in, anything. So, I'd say we head down south. Yeah, to Booty Bay.
Let's see how you handle this next
get the
challenge.
quest
There is a
for
cagey breed of raptor out there. We call them jungle stalkers. They are far more difficult to track down and kill than the other breeds you've been trying your luck at. Kill 10 jungle stalkers, and I'll tip you off to the best hunting yet.
You've almost proven yourself to be a master hunter of panthers. A panther by the name of Bagthera has been prowling the jungle. So far, he's eluded our party. See if you can use your skills to kill the great Bagthera. Bring me the fang of Bagthera, and you'll have earned my respect.
Okay. We're heading down to the south, to Booty Bay, and then take the quest that leads us into the Swamp of Sorrows. And also, I want to take up the quest from the Shimmering Flats that brings us into the Badlands. Yep. After lunch, getting hangry already. Wow, okay. And one workmate came to disturb your break on the first minute. You tell him what's what. Just tell him what. No, just bugger off. Not today, Buster. Not today. Good. Fantastic. Now for the rest of the day you can ignore him. Just ignore him. You've done your part. Okay. From what I saw this morning, we have 86 gold on Omi. That is not a bad thing. We need a whole lot more, but as I said, not a bad thing, because 40 is also a whole lot new spells to learn, so that is going to be an expensive level, like a really expensive level. Did I sleep well? No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, exactly. Like 120 to 130. Exactly. So we still have a little bit to do. But we are getting close-ish. I think that's a good way to say it. Nah, not Pulito. It is what it is. It is summertime. You all know that in the summertime the brain works differently for some people, especially our neighbors. The nice old couple gave the house to the younger generation, to the kids, to their kids. And from the looks of it, they just dumped their teenagers here, 2 of them, and then went on their way because there is no car around, there is no parents around. It's just 2 teenagers. And after mowing the lawn yesterday, they decided to get out their mopeds. All afternoon. And then they left sometime around, I want to say 7, and came back this night at 2. No, they're not making a party, they're having their mopeds. You know, being the cool kids and stuff? Yeah. So they're cruising up and down our dirt route here. Our dirt street. Gravel road. Yeah. They are more like, where are the parents? That's what I want to know. Where are the parents? Why are they just dumping them here? And then move on. Teenagers. So, no, I did not sleep well. I don't care if they are partying or not. I want them to tell their kids that it's not a good idea to go around with their mopeds at 2 a.m. Yep. I want them to tell that to their kids. And if they are out partying, then they're out partying for a couple of days already. Hi, Simon. Hi, Basachan. Good morning. I remember when you, when you were one of the cool, maybe not. Yeah, or I wait until the parents are back and have a little chat with them. Right?
You sure seem eager to work, matey. Not sure why some land-loving person adventurer is offering help to the Blackwater Raiders, but I'm not gonna turn you away. Our ship just docked here in Booty Bay, and word has it that our rivals, those damn dirty bloodsail buccaneers, have been spotted all over southern Stranglethorn. All the boys are too busy hitting the grog and looking for ladies. What I need is a scout. Check the cove just north of Booty Bay along the Savage Coast and see what you find.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who don't pay their gambling debts. And there are a lot of people who owe me. Think you can help me collect? First, there's Shaky Phillip down by the docks. He owes me plenty after last week's game, and I want my due. But to get it, we'll have to scare him. Go out of town and hunt Elder Mistvale gorillas. Find a nice selection of giblets, then take them to Shaky. Don't let on that they're from an animal.
Where are you headed,
Let him
Simon?
think the worst.
The Venture Company has a string of operations through Stranglethorn which keeps hard-working goblins like me from making honest gold. Please, you must help me. The Venture Company is mining near the Crystalvine Mine to the north. They can't get into the mine because of all the basilisks, but they're still able to dig up singing crystals from the surrounding hills, take their crystals from them, and show them they don't have the run of the jungle, and, bring me those crystals as proof. It's expensive and hard to kill enough tigers to support the export of tiger fangs to the islands in the South Seas.
And gone.
Luckily, we've developed a technique that allows us to take mundane horn-like
thanks, I
objects
guess.
and turn them into undetectable forgeries. The closest match we've found, amazingly, are the tusks of the skull splitter trolls. Hey, before you say anything, what the buyer doesn't know doesn't hurt them, am I right? Bring me a large number of them, so we can get to work on the monthly shipment. Getting the information on Naz is quite a favor, adventurer. Yes, quite a favor. But you've come all the way from the Shimmering Flats to get it. Are you willing to travel some more? While I contact my sources, why don't you gather something for me, eh? What will it be? How about dream dust from the dragon whelps of the Swamp of Sorrows? Yes, I'd love some dream dust for my snuff pouch. Get it for me, adventurer, and I'll give you the information you seek. There is a mountain cave in Dry Whisker Gorge, far to the north in the Arathi Highlands. In that cave is rare ore, bloodstone. The bloodstone in this cave is not of the highest grade, but even low-quality bloodstone is valuable. To those with the knowledge to use it, I would like some. I will fix your crockpot, but while I work on it, bring me samples of bloodstone. Bring me enough, and I'll even give you a bonus. Oh, and if you don't have the skill to mine it, find someone who does.
Well then. You had the medical exam yesterday? You said you were normal. Worst insult? Why is that an insult? Since when is being normal an insult? Who wants to be normal? Me, for example. Why try hard to be extra? when normal is perfectly okay, hence the word normal. I just explained why. Can I get a ship here? Please? Thanks. Thanks. Way too much energy in always trying to be special and different. And when everybody aspires to be different, nobody is different. Normal or ordinary? Well, that's a distinction you have to make for yourself. I'm okay with being normal. Yeah. I'm okay with that. So, about that ship. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Swamp of Sorrows is there. Oh, the Badlands are also there. Hold on. Oh. Right, we just wanted to go and get the quest from the Shimmering Flats. Yes, I remember. Although we can have that easier. We can have that much easier. As in much, much more easier. There we go. So, Kanininos, are we sorry now that everything is okay with you? And that there's nothing out of the ordinary? That it seems that you are healthy? Are we sorry about that, or how are we feeling about that? But it's worse than being normal. Apparently. Hi, all shenanigans. Good morning, Folly. Hello. Almost there. Well, almost in Gatkatsan. And then... And then... We have to go to the Shimmering Flats. And then we can beam ourselves back to Ironforge and continue our journey from there. Are we there yet? Close. We are close. Can we stop for Mackie D on the way? If I can find one, sure. Why not? What you want from there? What do you want from there? Drive safe, Canininos. Thank you for stopping by. See you later. No, actually we don't. I think it's pretty much the same stuff. Mm-hmm.
I'm developing a new engine that'll make the car go so fast! Fast enough to fly, I know it! I just need to make pistons that can handle very, very heavy stress. All my trials have failed because I can't make pistons hard enough. But there is someone who might know how. His name is Martek the Exiled. He is a great smith and knows more about metal than anyone. Take him this letter. I know he can help, but he's far, far away. In Azeroth, in the Badlands, in a camp with a goblin. Find him!
In a camp with a goblin? Oh no! How horrible! Well, we can put those back into the bank. We don't need them for now. And that. And that. Don't need those either. And I still don't know what this is about. Everything into the bank. All of it. All of it.
Talk to me.
all the quest items here.
Off with you.
Ok. Ok, ok. Alright, into the Badlands we go.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
Battlestelburger? I don't even know what that is. What the hell is that? Oh, with cowboy butter. I didn't even know we had that. Sure. Let's get that. Let's get that. Why not? Woohoo! What is her name? Is her name Tay Bryce or something? Yeah, Tay Bryce. You you sounded like the that is woohoo. That sounded like the husband of Tay Bryce. She's funny. I watch her YouTube shorts. Always making stuff at home. I like her. And whenever she's making food at home, her husband is in the background. Woohoo! Sorry, I think that's funny. I'm sorry. Ignore me.
You got my...
Did my sweet lass Carly send you down to me? The apple of my eye, she is. Adventurer, I would make use of your services. I am an alchemist of some note, and I seek your aid in acquiring some reagents found out in the Badlands. I need the following items to replenish my stocks. 5 buzzard gizzards, 10 crag coyote fangs, and 5 rock elemental shards.
I see.
Obviously, you can get them off of the beasties themselves. If you're not the fighting type, then find friends who are. Acquire these items for me, you'll get some coin out of the deal. Well, what say ye?
What say ye? I think we can do that. You're always happy when someone cooks for you? Yeah, the thing is that he doesn't demand it. She does that voluntarily because she wants to do the, or to show the stuff making at home. Right? It's not that he demands. Slight difference. Now Canininos can't come and cook for you anymore. He's normal. Normal people don't come to you and cook for you. No, in that case, poor you, because you have to do the stuff on your own now. Ew. Okay. Fantastic. Your new employee bonus program is out? What does that mean? What do you get a bonus for? I am not going to let the buzzard get a taste. Nope, I refuse. You can get 3 Pizza Hut pizzas for the price of 2. Pizza Hut is in Helsinki. Everything is in Helsinki. Or Turku. And if it's not there, then maybe Tampere. You have this discount program where you can get a lot of a discount on a lot of things, but that is actually a cool thing. But let me guess, most of them are in Helsinki. War Golem? Oh yes, please. 25% off of Omnibus? That's not bad. Something to sell. Well, I better start doing this now before Sama gets a heart attack. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, you can take the discount, go to Helsinki, take the discount there, get the Pizza Hut pizzas, and take the discount again to go back to your place. Go back home. Is there a limit on how many you can use? Or is it... as much as you want? Well, there you go. There you go. Well, the download takes what? 10 seconds? Maybe 15 depending on the internet? Ew. With Omnibus, the track is 25% shorter? I don't think so. Hey! Excuse me? Could you stop that? Better. Hi, Inkwell. Oh no, that wasn't scary. Monday was scary. Or was it Tuesday? When was it? When did we go into the with the trolls? It was Tuesday, right? 2 days ago. Yeah. That was scary. That was... I think we had like 3 or 4 hit points left. I was already thinking about a new name. Well, good morning, Inkwell. How you doing? Good to see you. Now you have to check out Helsinki bakeries. Yup, do that, do that. One HP is all we need. That is true, and I think we didn't have much more. You friends D&D Druidist named Chelsea? There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
In our hurry to leave the Uldaman excavation site, we were forced to abandon many wagons and crates of supplies along the way. The local ogres from Camp Kosh have been on our abandoned equipment like vultures on a rotting corpse.
Ew.
Don't smell much better either. Than the corpses, I mean. Anyways, they took the cart that was carrying all our weapons and such. So, well, this is a bit embarrassing. We haven't been able to get any food. We're in a bit of a pickle here. Suppose you could help us out. Hey, adventurer! Be careful round here. There'd be dark iron dwarves all around. Look like the Shadow Forge clan. They just attacked the excavation site I was working at. Killed nearly everyone there, including my boss, Hamato. I barely escaped with my life. The site's just to the north of here. And I'm trying to plan a way to get some of our supplies back, especially me lucky pick. Think you'd be up to helping me out some. One of those damn dark iron must have my pick. Could be any one of them.
It could be any one of them. Well then. I'm not sure that there are many like real bakeries. At least not in the sense that I know a bakery. You know, the bakery, as I understand it, is they sell bread and cake and pastry and yeah, and stuff, everything that you really just, you know, bake, hence the name. And here in Finland, I haven't seen many, if any, of them. You always have a section in the supermarket, but it's not that I have seen a store where they only have that. Maybe they are in Helsinki because everything is in Helsinki, but around the area here, I haven't seen any of that. Yeah, me too, Nathadre. Me too. Sometimes I miss that too, just going into a real bakery and pick out, you know, like, I wanna have like 2 pastries, and I wanna have that special kind of bread that you have on sale for today, and yeah, I miss that too sometimes. Mostly the smell of a bakery when you enter. Yeah, exactly. The smell of a bakery in the morning is how... Doesn't matter how idiotic it sounds. That is a gorgeous smell. Mm-hmm. He is? Well, that's good. That was quick. Yeah, just keep in mind that you keep your distance from Nathadre. Otherwise you have to bake and cook for him all the time. Right? That's why we all keep our little distance. Because nobody wants to cook for him all the time. And unfortunately for his little, not little, for his gorgeous girlfriend, she was a little late and didn't get away fast enough. And so she has to cook and bake for him now every time. So there's that. Yeah, she was distracted and couldn't run away fast enough. He will cook for you? I don't think so. Not in this lifetime. Not in this lifetime. I very much doubt that. Yep. And that's not even mean. The last time you cooked? It was the summer of '69. Isn't that song about you? No? I thought it was.
Congratulations.
It is a good song, right? Yeah, I agree. I agree. And now that we know that it is about Nathadri, I can finally rest easier knowing that. Yep.
Interest you on a pint?
Hear me savior, adventurer. I'm glad someone could teach those Shadowforge a lesson or two. Thanks for your help.
Sure. Is there a flight point here for Alliance in the Badlands? Does anybody remember? Karaoke stream when? Not in this lifetime. Ask me in the next one again. Only for the Horde? Yeah, I thought so. But I didn't remember. Yeah, retail added a bunch. A bunch of flight points, but yeah. Well, then we have to go back to Ironforge because we dinged. And I don't want to wait a lot longer to get those skills and stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage.
I know. Conjure Mana Jade. I don't think that that's very important right now. Fire Blast, however. Another Frostbolt, yes please. I don't use Arcane Explosion that much, so I don't think that we need that. And we don't use the Mana Agate that much either. Nah, I think that's alright. I think that's alright. Let's take the Fire Blast because we use that, and of course the Frostbolt because we use that. Perfect. Do we have money on the bank character? Yes, we have 86 gold on the bank character.
Off and away.
I think it was 86. We can check actually. We can check. And send her the stuff here. And then we can take a look how much we have. I think it was 86. Send her the 2 gold from here as well. So without the stuff we have 86. Yeah. Now we have 88. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Oops, sorry. I need to make a big farming session. However, yeah, a big farming session because I think that we need a little bit more when we turn level 40 because we have to buy the skills as well. So Nathadri threw out a sum of 120 to 130 gold, and that sounds pretty reasonable to get the riding skill, the mount, and the skills that we need. That sounds quite reasonable. So I need to make a big farming session. Yep. And no, I do not send her outside. She's doing whatever she wants. She was outside yesterday, did some gardening. Today she was starting cleaning my windows. And I think I just heard the front door, so I think she's heading out again.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
Yeah. Tomorrow she said she wants to use the trimmer and get into some clean the grass around the barn and the sauna and stuff. So she has a plan, and I'm just here to say where the stuff is. Yep. Yeah, that's going to be a bit tricky because she's here until the 22nd, and then she goes home only for a couple of days, and then she's going to my sister for a while. So she's not really at home, not that much. The next couple of weeks. Okay, let's bind us here. Because that's easier.
Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty.
Thank you, LJ. Thank you, thank you. A good tourist town in Finland, definitely Helsinki, Turku, Rovaniemi, Inari, Utsjoki, Vaasa, Porvoo, no. No. So if you want to start in the south, I would definitely say Helsinki. Then if you go a little bit further to the west and up the coast, you find Turku. A little bit more to the north, you find Tampere. And then you have to switch completely to the north. But stay at the coast, you find Vaasa. And then when you go inland, you find Rovaniemi. And if you go even further to the north, then you find Utsjoki at the Norwegian border. I'm not so sure, but I would say Lahti only when the skiing championships are. Rovaniemi during the winter, over Christmas. Hellish expensive then? Yes, but it is the... Well, Santa lives there, as we all know. There you go. Hi, Joseph. Looking for the coyote fangs, the gizzards, the elemental shards. Basically, killing everything non-elite that is roaming around here. And good morning. Sure. Sure. Yeah, we need one more of the buzzard gizzards. That's actually way less than I thought. That went much faster. Hi, canininos. You found admin work? Congratulations! Now where are you hiding? Oh, look at that. Gizzard's done. Nice. Nice. In your non-windowed office. Now that is smart. That is smart. Yes, I'm sitting down and drinking here. That's exactly what I do. Greedy bird is still sitting there. Oh my. Oh my. Need more mana. Perfect.
Congratulations.
No, thank you. Got a new tablet and the program is somehow even slower on this one. Oh, that works out quite nicely for you, huh? Very nice, very nice. What a morning for you. Co-worker at breakfast and a slow tablet. Things could be worse. Oh wait, no, I don't have to. I have to go after this. I don't have to go after that buzzard. More time. Yay! Thank you. That is very kind of you. And up, up, up we go. Turning this one in. And then venturing further inlands. I think is the correct word for it.
What can I do for you?
Thanks so much, adventurer! While you were gone, I... swallowed a mouthful of sand. Well, enough of that! We'll go out and get some food tonight. Eat like kings! It's going to be tough going here if I can't manage to scrounge up some materials to construct some defenses and other necessities. I've noticed that the ogres in the area seem to be well equipped with scrap metal. Maybe the stories of siege engines in the Badlands weren't so far off after all. Anyways, the prospector's been getting worried about the state of our little camp, so I'd like to get working soon if I can. The main ogre camp is at Dustbelch Grotto, a good trek to the west of here.
I saw another coyote there. Well, there's another one as well. Oh, good. Maybe, and there's a third one. Maybe, if we are lucky, we're getting the coyote fangs now. The rest of them. If we are lucky. Whoa. Nice. Can't use it, but nice. Even better. Let's see. The cap sold for only 5 gold. Maybe the hammer is going to give us a little bit more? Maybe? Okay, and one more. One more time. For celebrate. Uh-huh. It is very rude when I cast Frostbolt and the mobs just completely ignore that. And be like, ooh, that was a little bit chilly here right now. And that's all they do. No freezing in place, no nothing. Very rude. Very rude indeed. A cool breeze. Yeah, exactly. Like, ooh, do it again. That was nice. Maybe I could make a deal with them. I give them a cool breeze, and they pay me in one of their teeth. One of their teeth. That could be a thing. Could cool down the drinks as well. That is very true. That is indeed something that we could do as well. Yup. You picked your dream Finnish vacation spot based on nothing but Google Maps, and it is Rovaniemi. I am not surprised. Sorry. I am not surprised about that one. But you have to go during winter in that case. Look, see? We got a fang. So nice. So nice. You have to go during winter the first time at least, because it is where Santa lives. With the Santa village and all that. So you have to go at that time. I'm sorry. There is no other way. Why kill when you can actually help each other? Exactly, Canininos. Exactly. I agree with that. Oh, the perfect thing here in Finland is even if you are in a bigger city, and I use the term bigger loosely, even with that, you just have to fall 3 times flat on your face and you're in the forest with some lake around. Yeah, Mm-hmm. And even the cities, well, most of them, the bigger ones, even they are pretty green. A lot of green in there. Not so sure about Lahti, to be honest. But even Helsinki is pretty green for a city. You don't want to fall flat on your face? Well, that's what you have to do. I didn't make the rules. And I would actually go so far as to say that Rovaniemi and maybe even Lahti during the ski jumping championships and stuff during the winter are the tourist hotspots. Yeah, but walking is what normal people would do, and didn't you say you don't want to be normal? Okay, well that didn't really work here. Is it all the ogres? Or just the ones here? Let's head into here and see what's going on there. Yeah, but isn't that what normal, ordinary... But walking is what normal or ordinary people do. You know? So... to spice it up a little bit, I think it might be... It might be a good idea to do something different. And when you try to fly, you will fall flat on your face. So, you see how we turn around here again? Walking in circles. Exactly, just roll everywhere on your side. That's the thing. Not falling, only flying, but people can't fly. Not with help from machines. And by accident, we found Martek. Okay.
Time is money, friend. A while ago, I had an incident with the Shadowforged dwarves. They brought me to Angor Fortress to study 2 types of strange stones from Uldaman. I discovered that the stones were sustained, stable power sources if treated correctly. It's amazing the things one can find in that old dig site. Anyway, after I told them the secret of the stones, they kicked me out of Angor Fortress and began digging for more in Uldaman. I want those stones for myself. Bring me both types and I'll pay you plenty. The Badlands is a harsh place, filled with vicious predators and bold scavengers. Scary, especially for a short little goblin. To survive, I have to be tricky. I know the recipe for flash bombs. I use those to scare away wildlife. But I'm running low on one of the ingredients, crushed blue pearl powder. Get me some and I'll make it worth your efforts. Heh, and I hope you have good boots on. The blue pearls I need are found from clams at the Vile Reef. Yep, the Vile Reef in Stranglethorn. Oh, yes, my barbecued buzzard wings are a favorite. The sauce is rich and the meat is tangy, and the smell will bring the hungry running from miles away. I have everything I need to cook up a batch. Everything, except the buzzard wings. If you want some, then get me the buzzard wings. Bring me enough, and I might even share the recipe with you.
Okay.
Fizzle sent you? Well, that changes things. Of course I'll help you. Fizzle and his brother are 2 of the few people who don't want me dead. So Fizzle wants to make pistons, eh? Pistons strong enough to take whatever stresses he has planned. And if I know Fizzle, then this new car of his is a volcano on wheels.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that because you're sending us into Uldaman, and we're not going to Uldaman. That add-on is just called Quest Reader? No. It is called VoiceOver. Hold on. It's called VoiceOver. There. And then the data for vanilla and vanilla extra. What is with all these coyotes here? Leave me the fluff alone. Good God. They all crave attention. They can attend to one another and leave me alone. And hi, Johan. You often a bit, and today is add-on day. Oh, I see. Good luck with them. It is super easy. Yeah, you can just go to Cursed Forge and download them from there immediately. And update them from there as well. It is super easy. Mm-hmm. Okay, one more. You were used to doing it the old way? I don't remember the old way, actually. Oh, wait. Yes, having it to download from somewhere and then putting it in the folder manually? And hoping that it all works out. You're as tech-savvy as an 1850s Victorian child. Okay. Perfect. In that case, I suppose you will absolutely love CurseForge. Yes. First shard. Very good. Now we just need to dismantle about a gazillion more rock elementals to get the other 4 shards. Oh, perfect. Elemental Earth. I think I need them for some... There, Earth and West. Okay. So I think I'm going to keep them then. I have to download and unzip it to make a folder and put that in. Swing a chicken around your head clockwise. Yeah, clockwise, yes. Otherwise you summon a demon. So you better be careful and do it the right way. This game is like 20 years old. It released in 2004. 22. I think. Was it 2004? Hold on. I think it was 2004. I'm not quite sure. 2004 is the first date that springs to mind. Yeah, I think, and I will die on that hill. I think when it comes to an MMO of that age, it is pretty much unmatched. And I'm not counting in EverQuest. That is a whole different level. EverQuest is a whole different league. But yeah. It was launched in 2004, there we go. So I remember correctly. Woohoo! Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. to be honest, don't care much about the game anymore. To be honest. But yes. About the same time, I think. Ugh, fine. Oops. Are you now just standing there? And being all menace-like and stuff? Fine. Yeah, that bugged out. Pretty much. Sorry! Well, let's try that again, shall we? Because I want that gold. Give us gold! Yes. Nice. Why does the gold ore look like the copper ore? Wasn't that supposed to be a little bit more shiny? Anyway. Anyway. They ran out of ideas? It does... I mean, true. Iron ore and the elemental earth look the same as well. Fine. And I think the elemental shard looks the same as the stones from thorium. Thorium, however. Yeah. Fine. Fine. The dense one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. What? We just turned 38? We just hit 38 a little while back. Be patient. No 40 today? No. You're trying? I know. I know. You're getting better at it, though. Almost there? Yeah. Almost. Well, not really, but yeah. Is that a baguette? It's a baguette. Are you hungry, LJ? You know what could help you, Nathadre? Living in the big boy city? Do you know of that app? Download it. Yep, download it and pick your city. There you can get deals from stores, from restaurants, when they have to get rid of food. Right? For example, when they made it in the morning, and then you can maybe get it in the afternoon for a much cheaper price, so they don't have to throw it out. We don't have to... What? We don't have light sticks? Yeah, that's true. To use the cheer karaoke. Not sponsored? What? On YouTube? Me? No. Not yet. I need a lot more. A lot more of you. Rescue? No, I'm not sponsored by Rescue. I am not sponsored by them. I don't have any sponsor. I'm too small and unimportant for sponsors. We need one more shard. One more. And then we have the quest for the dude in Thel Zamar done. It is, isn't it, Nathadre? And when you buy something, they tell you when you can pick it up. You took the big loader and now your coworker is just standing around looking at you. No, your coworker has to look at the loader, not at you. Your coworker doesn't know how to fix big loaders, it seems. He has to take a look at that thing, not at you. I guess you have to explain that to him again, Panininus. And that explanation is going to take at least 3.5 hours.
Congratulations.
There we go. Perfect. That's done. Well, there you go, Nathadril. You're welcome. And I suppose that a good bunch of them you can actually get on your way home from work. Well, he's admiring your work. And is looking at you and for you for guidance. Yeah, he's admiring what a picture of health you are. Now he wants to be normal too. Hey, Father Sky, good morning. More gold. And there's true silver? Can I pick true silver now? Only one way to find out. Why am I doing fireballs? You too, Siuni. Thank you for being here. Have a nice day yourself. Are you up to work? Birthday breakfast. Oh, enjoy. Have a ton of fun, and yeah, I hope you have a decent shift. Oh, we can't. 2:30. Holy hell. We are a little off of that. We are at 185. Ooh. I don't want to run into that dude. That doesn't sound like a nice dude, no. No. I can take no, I don't think so. Level 40 elite? Not right up my alley for now. That might be a little bit problematic. Welcome back, Balderoni. You're still alive? Yes, you are still typing. You are still alive. Woohoo! All the leather. Always with the leather. Me? Yes. Yes. we too are still alive. Yes. That's true. We did turn 38. The giant buzzard looks very similar. Yes, they do look alike, right? They do look alike. They could be in disguise. Or it could be a shift system, you know? With the morning and the late shift. Have a good rest, Father Sky. Thank you for stopping by. Sleep well. We need 2 more of those wings. I mean, you have 2, all of you. Uh, I have nothing that I can do against that disease. That's bad. That's bad. Nope. Still 2 more wings. One more. Only one more. And then we gonna celebrate. Oh. So about that respawn, well, about that respawn, how do we feel about that? Okay, good talk. Yay! Awesome. That's done. Now we need to figure out where that ogre camp is. Oh, here. Perfect. Very, very good. Why are you throwing boulders at me? Are you... what? Snack? I don't have anything here. I'm waiting till after the stream and then having breakfast. And hi. Hello, you. Take a cookie? I could take a cookie. I just have to get there. I will take something. I will take something. Oh. We should stay somewhat here. 4 levels above us. What are we even doing here? We go back. Yeah, I should, but I mean, they are killable. And it's not too bad. No, nobody has cake. At least not that I know of. You have to get it yourself. Could you stop that? That would be a fun idea. Thanks. What kind of cake? I have no idea. What kind of cake are you making? All of you. You have to be quick with the weighing. See you later, Canininos. Be safe. Don't do the snow runner thing. Hey, Bazachan. Your coffee cake just popped into your head? Yeah. Enjoy! Enjoy making it, buying it, getting it somewhere, and enjoy the cake. There we go. You notice in your short time here that cake seems to be the general theme? Food in general. Hey, congratulations on turning level 60. Food in general is very much the consensus here. There's a lot of food talk going on, and recipes been thrown around, and all of it. Yes, food is very much important. We need a few more scrap metals. We need 3 more of them, to be precise. Only 2 more. Very good. Very, very good. Yes. And sometimes, only sometimes, we even talk about that one. I made that. I made that. I'm a little bit proud of that. How many stages we need to reach to the top? What do you mean? Stages of what? Of where? Oh, we are level 38. We turned 38, so we need to get to 60 in total. So we have 22 more levels to go. And we turned 38 today, so I'm not sure if we go to 39 today either. Not sure about that one. Yeah, now a little bit too big. Just need to play longer? You mean longer than every day? You level 43. Yeah, okay. We need to find another place now. This is... They are too big. Too big! I am online this afternoon again. I'm not a machine. I am not a machine. I do need to have some time off as well. They do? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm not 20 anymore, where 13-hour streams every day are normal. I can't do that anymore. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint. There was some good lunch. What did you have? What did you have? Oh, you did? Well, there you go. Yeah, I might have made a big mistake. I introduced Nathadril to the rescue app. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. I might need to apologize to Doriela. Mm-hmm. Go away. Okay, I'm trying to get to these little camps here because they also have the scrap metals. And we just need 2 of them. 2 more. So maybe we can get them there. He's now converted. Yeah, I introduced him to it and all of a sudden now it's yeah.
Oh my, there is a doom approaching. Mark me, a doom. No, I cannot speak of it, cannot utter their names or they may hear me. But if
Go
we
into
learn,
Uldaman.
yes, if we
I am
learn
not
more
going
of them,
into Uldaman. What the hell are you all talking about? Leave me alone with Uldaman. Not going to happen. That's a dungeon, you dinguses. I'm very sorry, there is no more rescue food in Lahti. I ate it all. That definitely sounds like Nafadru. Oh. Are you, are you paying him for the rest of the day, Nafadru? LJ wants to go home too. Now, Padre, how deep is your wallet? Can you afford sending both of them home? I mean, with all the money you saved now from rescue, you should be, right? There should be enough left over. I think we might need to sell something. What do you think? I think we're a little bit full. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Now, now where was that other camp again? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with on Salagon. I suppose, given that we haven't heard from him ever since the date, that the date is still going strong. I suppose. Mm-hmm. Up there. Okay. Ooh, be thrill. Our first Mithra. Nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, but he does. He does get paid then. You know? That's the little problem. He doesn't get paid then. They should, but they don't do it. So, you know? It's not on salary. That didn't work at all. Wow, you are annoying. Goodness! What the heck was that? Annoying creature. Come to think of it, it should pay you to stay at home as well. They should all do that. Unfortunately, they don't. Rarely. Yeah, they should be illegal. They really should be illegal. It's such a I don't know how companies still get away with that. I really don't know. It is. It is. It's the easiest way for the companies, but keep in mind, imagine you have a family, you have like 2-3 kids that you have to support, right? Big family, both are working, and yet still, that's just not possible. Imagine having a week where there is no work. That's not even your fault, and you don't get paid because of that contract. It's like, yeah, sure. My landlord will understand, the electric and the internet company will understand. Not a problem at all. And who needs to have groceries anyway? Those are the worst contracts. You're hiding? Oh no! Well, thank goodness that we haven't seen Balderoni ever since he went on... his lunch break. Good thing we can't see him. He's not here! For 5 years? Yeah, the thing is that it just doesn't make any sense. Well, it does make a ton of sense for the companies, but it doesn't make any sense for it doesn't make any sense for the workers. And last I checked, those are the ones that do the actual, well, work. You had a lovely lunch? What did you have? Tomato mozzarella risotto. Whoa, slice of pizza and Dr. Pepper as a dessert. Are you going out to eat every day, or do you have that in your lunchbox? I have questions. In your lunchbox. Wow. That's a nice lunch indeed. That sounded like some sort of buffet, to be honest. That's why I was asking. Nice. To Balderoni we go. LJ, you're coming too? It's your personal buffet that you do not share. I see, I see. We are not getting any metal scraps from here. Why not? Even though they say that we could. You have a couple of days off? Perfect. LJ is showing up as well. Balderoni, I hope you have enough chairs for all of us. Chairs and couches and stuff. You need to go and protect your food? Gonna be prepared when you see nothing in the vicinity. He even has a boomer that he could harvest for meat? As a car? Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? You'll be the one with the bit. Yeah. Getting out of the plane. There he is. Bib and utensils already at the ready. No luggage, just the bib. Wow. Almost choked here. Just the bib, fork and knife. Perfect. He likes pumas? Is that an insider? I suppose it's an insider. Oh, I don't get that. Okay, one more. Only one. Don't die. I intend to. I intend to not do that. And there it is. Fantastic. Okay. Now I just have to find where to turn them all in. Oh, Wrigglefast was the... Where was he? There? I don't know where they all were. Oh, one is there. Okay, good. Good. Found one already.
You got my attention.
It's a start, adventurer. And it'll have to do until we hear word from Ironforge or the Explorers League. Now, if only I could find some salt somewhere for my quenching barrel.
Some salt? I have some deep rock salt here. Apparently that's not good enough. Okay, there we can turn in the buzzard wings.
I got the best deals anywhere!
Anywhere! Perfect.
Glad I could help!
Do I have a deal for you?
Ah, I'll get started on those wings right away. I can almost taste them already.
Good
And
to
here's
know.
the recipe in case you want to make them yourself.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm not out here just to stay away from people. There is a wealth of metal in the Badlands, adventurer, if you have the guts to get it. The metal's called Endurium, and as luck would have it, it is rumored to possess high resistance to heat and stress. It might work for Fizzle's car, but let's make sure. Get me samples of Endurium and I'll test its properties. True Endurium ore lies deep in Uldaman, but the stone vault trogs of the Badlands sometimes have flakes of it on them. Bring me those flakes.
Okay. Let's see. Are those trucks elite or not? I hope not. No, they are not. Okay, cool. Where do you think you're going? What even was that? Big truck? Yeah. They are all getting bigger. Everyone, except us. The good thing is that they are also giving some money. More money in the mount fund. Mm-hmm. At least there is a bunch of them here, so the respawn shouldn't be too difficult. Ooh, and there's a chest. Nice. Giving Nathadre and that they are all most likely food themed. I would say he has a puma and he has a Ford Cougar. Right? At least. Maybe a Dodge Rum? I suppose as long as they have something to do with food. Thank you for being here, Grocox. Appreciate it. Have a good day. And catch you next time. Mordalo. That's a name. It started so well, and now they are getting stingy again. How rude. I want is this chest. A true silver bar. Well, better than nothing. The guy ran into a sheeping. Yes, he did. And I am not sorry about that. Not sorry about that at all. Oh, stop scratching yourself. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Ew. Maybe you can give me another one? Nope. Apparently not. What a pity. You get 21 or just one. Yeah, it's hard. I can see the I can see the problem. There is not much difference between one car and 21 cars. One can easily mix those numbers up. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, from last year even. Look at you. Fancy pants. Yeah, rich as someone who can afford a 2025 Puma Ford Pure. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What are the other 20? The finance company owns a car and you get to drive it? Oh. That is so nice of them to let you drive it. That they are just like, here, have the keys, drive it. If only they didn't want money every month. Well, maybe if you bring them a cake every month. Do you think that cake is acceptable? Well, ask yourself this. Would you accept it? Would you accept the cake as payment? Yeah, not much room, otherwise you go into the lake. You would, see? So there's no harm in asking the lending company if they would accept that as well. Yeah, otherwise you get a Ford Norma. Or the new version. The Ford Seahorse. There you go. And then you mix it up each month, so it's not all the same or always the same, and boom, I am fairly certain that they are like, oh, look at that. Another one of those. I know, right? Rude. Very, very rude. They are not giving us any more of the flakes. I am not amused. Yeah, okay. They are not giving us any more. I'd say we go back, turn this quest in. And then I have a little bit to smelt and all. There you go.
Did my sweet lass kindly send you down to me? The apple of my eye, she is. Ah, well done, adventurer. These should last me for a little while at least. Here is your pay as promised. If you're interested, I have some more reagents I could use. These, however, are only found in the depths of the Alderman excavation. They will not be easy to get, but I will make it worth your while if you're interested in helping me again. Perhaps something more than some shiny coins, yes?
Yeah, but that's Uldaman and we are not going into Uldaman. It's echoing, yes! When they are in the houses, then it actually, they make it actually sound like they are in a house where it's echoing. And then when you run out, then the voice gets normal. That's actually quite a nice touch, I think. You go there. I don't need them anymore. I have all of them. You go there. They need more stuff on the walls. They need more stuff on the walls. I agree. I agree. It's a little bit, well, wired. That we keep. That we can center her. And that. And that. This we're going to sell. This we're also going to sell. Alrighty, perfect.
No.
You can take all of that.
See you
Fantastic.
soon.
Awesome. Now that worked quite nicely. Get them some paintings. Did I buy the skills? Yes. The skills that we need with 38 we bought. The other ones are the ones that we don't use anyway, so no need in buying them. We can save that money. My dear Grandminators, that's it for this morning. Yep. I'm going to be back, however, this afternoon at 3 PM CET when we are going to continue our run in Baldur's Gate 3. We have some stuff to do there, getting killed and all, making bad dice rolls. Let's see how we're doing today. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to see more of Chelsea and our way to level 40, I suggest you come back tomorrow morning at 8 AM CET. And if you want to see some Baldur's Gate, I suggest you come back at 3 PM CET. Up until then, have a wonderful rest of your morning or your night, and I hope I see you later. Up until then, I'm out of here. Bye-bye!